I've been doing research on doing a presentation on the fertility awareness method, and I've been coming across a lot of misinformation. I realized that there was a lot of misinformation out there, a lot of myths that women have been told throughout their childhoods and learning about sex in various different ways. But the more I'm looking into it, I'm realizing that doctors and educators are perpetuating a lot of myths, and I'm making this video to attempt to clear them up. The myth number one is that a menstrual cycle is 28 days long. Oh, no, it's not 28 days long. And even if you have a 28-day cycle, it can vary from cycle to cycle. And that depends on things like stress, traveling, weight gain, weight loss, diet, things like that, lack of sleep. Anything that is going to send your body into a bit of an internal orbit is going to vary your cycle length. Ovulation occurs in the middle of your cycle, and another thing that doctors are consistently misinformed about is that ovulation occurs on day 14. This is the myth that is perpetuated by healthcare professionals to tell you how to calculate your ovulation. The first part of your cycle is called the pre-ovulatory phase, the estrogenic phase, and this is when estrogen is being released to suppress ovulation until the time is right. This is the phase that can vary due to things like stress and diet, and it can vary anywhere between 1 to 3 weeks. So somebody that has a 30-day cycle can have a 45-day cycle 1 month, and then a regular cycle for the rest of the year because of an earthquake, because of a plane trip, because of several different things. And for someone like me who's consistently stressed, my cycle varies a lot, between 30 days to 40 days. Unfortunately, this is not the part that we can predict, so we have a hard time seeing when we're ovulating if we're not doing things like fertility awareness. The second part of your cycle is called the luteal phase, and this is called the luteal phase because when the egg is released from the ovary, the corpus luteum forms, and this is the formation that produces progesterone, which creates the lining in the uterus, which is what we menstruate. This is the part of your menstrual phase, your menstrual cycle, that stays pretty much the same consistently, and it varies between 12 to 16 days depending on the woman. This is the part where we can say if we know that we've ovulated because of charting our waking temperatures, we can know when we're going to menstruate. And if we're charting, we can tell if we're pregnant because we haven't menstruated yet, and we can verify that pregnancy based on our temperatures. So if we calculate the 28-day cycle and say that ovulation happened on day 14, that's assuming that the luteal phase is also 14 days, which is certainly not the case for every woman. So the 28-day cycle doesn't exist. I'm not saying that women don't have 28-day cycles. I'm saying that the medical norm of the 28-day cycle is false.